Hi, this is Monica Denise and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a video on 6 tips to stay productive. I know this month is a very busy month. A lot of us are participating in NaNoWriMo. I decided that I'm going to continue to edit my first book. I thought I would be done by now, but I'm not. And I'm really praying that by December, it will be ready to be released because I'm ready for it to be released. I just feel like I've been working on this book forever. But anyway, I digress. Yeah. So I'm going to do 6 tips to stay productive. Let's get going. Okay, so the first tip is to stop multitasking because it doesn't work. Actually, I think it makes you less productive, and these are just some notes that I took. I think it makes you less productive because I had a particular job where they were big in multitasking, the manager was, and it just wasn't working for us. No matter how she tried to push it, no matter how she tried to swing it, in reality, it just was not working. And I'm just going to go over that in a little more detail. So the first thing I'm going to say is our brains aren't meant to be wired that way, to multitask. We have a left side and a right side. The hemispheres work best when you focus on one task or 2 at the very most. The next thing that supports that we shouldn't multitask is there are only 24 hours in a day. So no matter how busy you get dividing your time in between these tasks, you're not going to add anything to it. Mathematically, it just doesn't work. And I don't think I need to say any more about that. Another reason why multitasking doesn't work is because of Parkinson's law. And that says that the work expands to fill the time available to completion. And I'm kind of getting into like a project management concept, but I still think it's relevant. So if you have a paint job and you tell the painter, hey, I need this done in 3 days, most likely he will take the full 3 days because the work will expand to fill the time available for completion. Okay, and then the fourth reason that supports that we shouldn't multitask, in my opinion, is because it forces us to prioritize urgency over importance and impact. I wanted to make sure that I said that right. So I'm kind of looking down. So multitasking causes people to feel stressed, overwhelmed, anxious. They end up doing a lot of unnecessary overtime because they can never get caught up. And I know this to be a fact because this is what happened on that job I was telling you about. She really pushed multitasking. Take a look at your task and see what you need to get done and see how you can get it done. And we were, constantly saying, there's not enough day to get everything done. That was a project job I was in, and we had to literally wear like 4 or 5 different hats. I had to be a trainer, an onboarder. I had to do audits, coaching. What else do we do? Oh, and that's besides my other managerial stuff that needed to be done. You know, we had to do these ridiculous reports twice a day, started out 3 times a day, then it went down to twice a day. And honestly, it really didn't get too much better. But yeah. So needless to say, I was glad when that project ended. Okay, so the second tip is to get good at saying no. We need to be able to set some healthy boundaries, and sometimes we're just going to have to tell people no, especially during this month. It's NaNoWriMo and we have things to do. And the third tip is to get your most important things done when you feel most productive. And that should be common sense. Like, I'm a morning person. I feel like I'm most productive in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna get up early and try to get everything done in the morning. Some people, they're an evening person. They might not start to write until 7:30 at night, until they've had, dinner and all of that. And they may write till 10:30, 11 o'clock. I can't do it. At that point, my brain is fried. And yeah, I wouldn't be any good at that. The fourth point is to use the Pomodoro method. And that method, if you've never heard of it, is to set your timer for 25 minutes. And then at the end of 25 minutes, you take a 5-minute break. Now, I find that works very nicely for me. I love it. And actually, I heard about that from someone on YouTube. And I think I was attending one of her live streams, and she would set the timer for 25 minutes at a time. And then at the end of it, we would take like a 5-minute break. So I do that at home, and I find that it really works for me. And the fifth tip is to eat healthy. And I think I had mentioned that, I had been going to the gym because I had put on some COVID weight, like 20 pounds. And I am happy to report that I am down 8 pounds. This angle may not be the very best angle, because I did notice that it's showing all of this under here. But when I stand up, you can tell. I don't know if you can really see, but I can tell. I can see it. And my scale says so. So I have the proof. Eat healthier and eat for energy. So I have some things listed that I've been doing, and I find that this has really helped me. Brown rice, salmon. I eat lots of salmon. Sweet potatoes. And I don't know if there's anything different between sweet potatoes and white potatoes. I like them both, whatever. Of course, coffee, eggs, yerba mate, and for anyone that doesn't know, that's a tea, and you can get it like at Kroger's. And I have some. I'll show that after I get done reading this list. Okay, so apples, water, stay hydrated, oatmeal, yogurt, green tea, and most green vegetables. So I find that this list really works for me, and this is what I have been doing. And then also I read somewhere that 1 small apple is equivalent to having a small cup of coffee. So you get the same amount of caffeine in a small apple that you do in a cup of coffee. So I thought that was very interesting. Another thing that I didn't write down is a banana. And I tried eating a banana today on break, and I felt like I had like a little sustained energy. So, so yeah, I think a banana will help. Now, this is the yerba mate that I was talking about. It's kind of spelled different, but you can see it there. And I hope you're able to read that. But yeah, I just bought this from Kroger's. It's a little bit pricey. I think I paid $9 or $10 for it. But yeah, it's organic, and it says uplifting and nourishing choice of healthy-minded individuals. Yerba mate boosts 24 vitamins and minerals, amino acids, and abundant antioxidants. But anyways, you get the point. So it's supposed to be very good for you. And that's yerba mate. And then another thing I drink is I drink lots of green tea. And I always get the decaffeinated version. Nothing fancy. It's just Bigelow. I don't think it matters what green tea you drink. But anyways, that's what I drink. And then I also have this with it, like a tablespoon of honey. And I like this clover honey. I think it tastes sweet. Sweeter than the other ones, so. And I just bought the Kroger's brand, so. Yeah. And I'm not, a nutritionist or a doctor. These are just some things that I've tried, and I think it works for me, so. And then the sixth tip that I'm going to leave you with is, if you're working from home, know when to sign off. Because I used to have this problem when I had it was another project job, not the last one that I was telling you about, but this one, I was remote, and I was classified as remote. I only had to come into the office maybe twice a week, but and I found that I would still be answering emails like at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night because I really love my job. I had a problem with work-life balance because I truly enjoyed it so much. But know when to stop working, especially if you're working from home. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Have a healthy work-life balance. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if I said anything that gave you any ideas or anything that you want to try. And please make a comment and let me know which tip you want to try, or which tip maybe that you have already tried. My favorite is the Pomodoro method. And like I said, I got that from another YouTuber, and I've really taken that on, and I've really found that I enjoy working, 25 minutes at a time and then taking a 5-minute break. I found that works really well for me. So, yeah. If there was anything that resonated with you, please do leave a comment down below, and I would love to hear from you. And then, as always, it's never too late to make anything happen. It's not too late. This is the perfect time to do it because you will have plenty of support on NaNoWriMo, on YouTube. There's lots of YouTubers doing live streams, but you can always reinvent, reposition, and repurpose your dream. If you're not happy with the way things are going, just pray about it and just believe in God's promises because it's never too late. Take care, everybody.